Hello. Today our topic is Lamburnum Top, second poem of class 11th Hornbill book. It is topic is the Lamburnum Top. Lamburnum Top. This lamburnum top, it's simply a kind of a tree. It is simply a kind of a tree, and in Hindi, this tree is called amaltos. This tree is called amaltos. What is special about this very tree? As far it is leaves are concerned, and leaves, then is flowers and seeds. It is flowers and seeds. Its flowers, they are of yellow color. They are of yellow, and it is seeds. They are poisonous. The lamburnum top, it's a kind of a tree, and in Hindi it is called amaltos. It's a kind of a tree. Its flowers are yellow and its seeds are dangerous. This poem, Amaltos, the Lamburnum, it is written by Ted Hughes. It is written by Ted Hughes. And this, as for the Ted Hughes is concerned, he was born in UK. Born in UK in 1930, and he died in UK. He died in UK in 1998. 1998. He was a short story writer. He was a short story writer and a famous poet. Today, first of all, I am going to narrate simply it is the plot construction of the poem. In the first lecture, our topic will be the lamburnum top, and it is plot or the construction of the poem. This lamburnum tree, simply called an amaltos, it's a kind of a tree. Consider this is a kind of a tree. And as far its flowers are concerned, its flowers, they are of yellow, and it is seeds, they are simply, seeds, they are of yellow color. It is seeds, they are of not of yellow color. It is seeds are poisonous. This is a tree where most of the time there remains silence and calmness. Why? Now the reason is why wherever we find these very kind of the trees, the lamburnum or the amaltos kind of the trees, always there remains silence and calmness. Now what is the reason? Because most of the creatures, they are not coming close to this very tree, as its seeds are poisonous. This tree is standing still, and there is stillness, there is silence, and there is calmness. It is top branches, that is top means top branches of the tree. They are not moving towards upward, simply they are moving towards the ground. And Other words I can call they are curved one. They are curved one and moving towards slowly and gradually. These very top branches of the tree, they are moving towards what? They are moving towards the tree. A goldfinch, it's a kind of a bird. It is goldfinch. Goldfinch. Goldfinch, it's a kind of a bird. It's a kind of a bird. This poem, the lamburnum tree, it is addressed towards two subjects. Number one, first subject is the tree itself, and second one is the goldfinch. As for this very consider this is a kind of a bird. It's a kind of a bird. Consider this is a kind of a bird. It's a kind of a bird. And it is golden finch and its color is also yellow. But there are small citripes. That is citripes. There are some citripes, some feathers which are of black color. That is this head, this very top, it is of black color, black one, and to some extent these very feathers, they are of black color. They are of black color. Rest parts of the body, rest feathers of this golden finch, they are of yellow color. This golden finch, it has made a nest. Consider this is the nest, and she has constructed a nest on the branches of this lamburnum tree. Once again I am repeating. It's a golden. This poem is addressed towards two subjects. First subject is the tree itself, and second one is the goldfinch, and it's a kind of a bird. It's also of a yellow color. This bird has made a nest on the top branches of the tree, and there are the young ones. There are the young ones. There are the young ones or little ones of the golden finch. This golden finch, she has been called, this golden finch, this bird, she has been referred, she has been called, it's a metaphor, she has been called as a machine. She has been called as a machine or an engine. She has been referred towards the engine or the machine. This golden finch, when she came, before the arrival of the golden finch, there was the calmness, there was stillness, and there was the silence. But when she came, when she is heading, when she finally reached towards her dabbling about towards the nest where her little ones are, young ones are, she has brought the food for them. She has brought the food for them. When little ones saw their mother, they make the noise. They are in commotion. C-O-M-M-O-T-I-O-N. They are in commotion. Commotion means simply it's a kind of a noise. They are chirping. Simply they are chirping. Who are chirping? That is these young ones. They are chirping. वो शोर मचा रहे. Why? Because their mother has brought the food for. Mother has brought food for them. And now, these, when mother came, when golden finch came, they are making the noise. In the same way, just like a carriage, or any means of transport, whether it is bus, it is car, etc., any means of transport. Without the engine, it is impossible to carry anything in a bus or in a car. Means this car or the bus or any means of carriage, they depends on engine. These birds, they are making the noise because this mother has brought food for them, and their chirping has this trembler, this sound, this noise has trembled, rather I can say has shaken the what? Shaken the tree. Now there is no stillness, now there is no calmness, now there is what? there is the commotion, there is now the noise, there is now the hustle and bustle in this very tree. Earlier there was a silence, but with the arrival of now there is the sound. After feeding them, this golden finch, she flew back and disappeared into infinite blue sky, into infinite blue sky. And the silence is once again surged back into that area where the lamburnum tree was once. So, in short, this was simply the plot or the construction of the poem. And now I will talk about some literary devices. First of all, I will talk about what is the theme of the poem. What is the theme of this poem? That's the lamburnum talk. As far its theme is concerned, its theme is power of love. Power of love. Now, how we can justify this? That its theme is power of love. Just if we look at the life of the golden finch, if we like towards the life of the bird, this very golden finch, no other bird except golden finch dared to have or build a nest on this very tree, despite or knowing that its seeds are very dangerous for not only for me but also for my young ones. So because of this very love, this very bird has plunged her life. She has plunged her life in danger, not only his own life but also the life of the young ones. It is only because her love for the young ones, so that no other prey, no other bird, just like a hawk or eagle or some other creatures who will do some sort of the harm to her young ones. Bearing these things in mind, this golden finch put her life in danger only to protect her and save the life of her young ones. This is simply the theme. Its theme is simply that is the mother's love or affection or the power of love for her young ones. No doubt she has put her life in danger only for one thing, that is to save and to protect her young ones. Now next point, before going through the lines of the poem, I will tell you there are number of these poetic devices that has been used in this very poem. If we take these are poetic devices. Poetic devices. First of all, as far this very poem is concerned, it is written in free verse. What means the free verse? Free verse means that very stanza or that very verse where there is simply no rhyme scheme. This first device is that this very poem is written in free verse. For example, first line, first verse, it ends with quite still. It ends with Q-U-I-T, quite still. Second line, it ends with sunlight. Third one, it ends with fallen. These are simply the last words of the first three lines. It is first one is still, then is the sunlight, and there is the fallen. If we look at, there is ill, there is ter, and there is no. It means there is no rhyme scheme. So this very stanza or this very poem, it is written in free verse. Free verse means where there is no rhyme scheme. Number second point is, number second, that is poetic device. That is called the alliteration. That is called the alliteration. There are a number of poetic devices. In today's topic, we are going to discuss few. One we have already discussed, that is about the free verse, and second one is alliteration. What's meant by alliteration? Alliteration simply means repetition of. It is a repetition of consonant. Repetition of initial consonant sounds. Initial consonant sounds. Repetition of initial consonant sounds. Alliteration simply means repetition of consonant sounds. Initial consonant sounds. Initial consonant sounds means initial letters of a word. For example, if we have a look at the second line, that is September. That is September. It is sunlight. September sunlight. This September sunlight, this sir and sir, it is an example of, it's an example of alliteration. It's an example of alliteration. Number second one is, that is, number second example of this from this very poem is tea tray, it is tremulous. Tray tremulous. It is the and this is the example of alliteration. That's all about today's lecture. Today we talked about the second poem of Hornbill book, class 11th. That was the lamburnum talk, and hope you must have understood what I have just delivered here 20 or 30 minutes before, and I hope that you must have understood these things. And today we discussed about the two poetic devices, that was the free verse and number second was the alliteration.